Stream should be live. We should be good to go.
Yippee!
And yes, and now Spice, whenever you want to hop off your starting soon screen, feel free to do so.
No, I'm just gonna stay here forever.
Stay there forever. We're not going
Forever and ever
and ever
and ever. No, we're good. I'm off.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Jen Reads Reddit Stories stream. I'm very excited to have you all here, all the guests, and also the viewers. And for anyone who's watched this after the stream, hello, hello. I hope you'll enjoy these stories today. So, again, my name is Actor Genesis, but today I have with me three lovely guests. Let's go with Nyx. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, and then why don't you tell us your favorite color?
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Nyx. I am a red panda necromancer. I like to draw cute anime girls on the internet and make people laugh. My favorite color is purple.
Heck yeah. And then now, Liz, tell us a little about yourself and your favorite color.
Hi everyone, I'm Liz Justice, Narwhal Queen, ruler of the seas. I'm just a silly goober on the internet, and my favorite color is blue.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, and then next up, and last but not least, we have Spice. Tell us a little about yourself and your favorite color.
Hello, I am Wild Spice. I am the whole queen. I also am allegedly a bird. Those rumors are not true because I'm not a bird. Anyway, I play lots of RPGs and I sing and I yell at chat because they like to bully me. And my favorite color is purple. Let's go.
Heck yeah. The color of royalty.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And I like how Genesis' voice has a very John Mulaney tone. I will take that as a compliment, I hope. To be honest.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's...
You don't think that's what?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Okay. I don't know much about John Mulaney. The name does look vaguely familiar, though. Oh, man. But yes, today we'll be reading Reddit stories. And, very specifically, we'll be reading Am I the Asshole Reddit stories. People who are asking, am I in the wrong for doing this? Am I a bad person for doing this? Well... Or am I a dickhead for doing this? Is probably more accurate, because a bad person can be very subjective. Because I think you could be an asshole without being a bad person.
True.
I also think you can be a bad person without being an asshole. Somehow. But
Also
yes.
true.
Yes. I'm very excited. Why are they calling you grandma in your chat?
They always call me grandma. They think I'm old.
Oh man, that's funny. That is very funny.
I could have a novel with like how many nicknames I have at this. It's like grandma. It's like Obachan, whole queen. Yeah.
Oh man, and then real quick, I'm just going to close and reopen this program. Wait. Leave? Oh shit, hold on. Cancel, because I gotta post this. I almost forgot to post on Twitter that we are now live.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Are you a real streamer if you don't post that you're going live on twitch.tv? On Twitter?
Damn.
I know, right?
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, right? Nope. Not familiar with doing that at all.
Oh,
Nope,
man.
definitely not.
All right, here we go. I have pulled up
Excuse
the
me?
Reddit stories. I'm excited.
What do you mean what the bird dragged in? I'm not a bird.
I'm just waiting for my CPU to stop trying to kill itself, which it is currently doing.
Oh, gotta love those computers.
Oh boy.
Computer.
All right, give me a sec. I have an idea.
Computers.
I have an idea on how to make this work better. I just gotta I'm gonna do something that's gonna hopefully fix this issue I'm having.
Oh no.
I'm sorry there's scuff, everybody. This happens. My PC's been very funky lately. And
Is it
How
a
dare
VTuber
you.
stream without scuff?
I know, right?
Right, exactly. Is it?
All right.
It can't be a VTuber stream without a little scuff.
Exactly.
There
Yep,
we go.
yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now I'm gonna close this, and hopefully maybe I'll get some frames back. Are we good yet? Come on. Yeah, okay, there we go. PC's much happier now.
Damn it!
Ah. Okay, PC did not. I think my PC has something against Opera GX.
As it does.
As it
as
often
it can.
does, as it can. All right, I am excited to read these. So, I have a couple of these that I'm going to save the big one for the second story. So we're going to start with a bit of a warm up. Also, I will say these are a lot shorter than the last stories. These aren't best of Redditor update stories, so they're a little bit shorter. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right.
Okay.
So for our first Reddit story, am I the asshole for quote unquote humiliating my ex's new girlfriend in front of our friend group? What do you guys think already from the
Oh.
title? What do you think? Do you think they're an asshole?
Mayhaps.
Yeah,
I guess
possibly.
It depends. It really depends.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. Posting from my inactive account because I have some friends lurking in my main one. I, 22 female, broke up with my boyfriend, 24 male, around 8 months ago. We decided to mutually call it quits and parted in pretty good terms, which is good because we just so happen to share a friend group. After a rough patch, I decided to start taking a bit more care of myself. Eating better, going to the gym, going to therapy. Pretty good. I'd say that's a good thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Improving your life.
All that's good to do.
Especially after
Definitely.
a breakup, I'd say, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
The shift was pretty evident, both in my attitude and the way I look. My friend said I looked much happier and healthier, and I began gaining confidence little by little. Now, I am a huge
Alright.
nerd. I play D&D weekly. I have thousands of hours in Stellaris, and most relevant to the story, I like to cosplay as a hobby. Most of my old
As do I.
cosplay. Yeah. I have one cosplay, but cosplay can be fun. I don't think there's anything wrong with
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. And then let's see, going back. I like to cosplay. Most relevant to the story, I like to cosplay as a hobby. Most of my old cosplay involved characters that don't show off their face or body too much. Hornet from Hollow Knight, Mono from Little Nightmares, etc. But since I'd been feeling more confident, I decided that for the big con in my city, I'd like to try something different. A friend convinced me of going as Viper and Chamber from Valorant. So for the past 6 months, we've been pouring most of our free time into the cosplays. 3 weeks ago, I sent a picture of me wearing the cosplay to the group chat, asking for feedback for the final details. My ex immediately DM'd me, asking me to please not wear that cosplay to the con, because it might make his new girlfriend uncomfortable. I asked what about it would make her uncomfortable, but he refused to elaborate.
What?
Interesting. That's kind of
Yeah.
Telling her not to wear the cosplay to the con.
Mm.
Telling his
like,
ex not to wear the cosplay to the
Yeah.
con.
because
Who are you?
his girlfriend's gonna feel uncomfortable. Like, brother, if she's gonna be that, like,
Yeah.
if she's gonna get that, like, insecure and all that, then yeah. But that's what I'm getting from the first impression right now. But it could change.
It could
Could change.
change. It could change.
It could
You
change.
never know. All right. I knew he was dating someone new, but I didn't know she was coming with us to the con. I tried to explain to him this was the work of months, and I couldn't just throw it all away because a girl I'd never met felt uncomfortable about it. In the end, I wore it to the con, and it was a huge success. I tried to keep my distance from the larger chunk of our group because my ex and his new girl were with them, but we did spend a good part of the day with them. Throughout the whole thing, the new girl kept making snide comments at me and laughing whenever I got asked to pose for pictures. Everyone looked uncomfortable, but nobody said anything. What you think so far of that? The fact that she
Oh,
would
well,
make snide
she's
comments?
She's an asshole.
Yeah.
That's
I'm already having
pretty-
concerns.
Yeah, like she's, you know what? She deserves what's coming to her if that's how she's gonna act.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Not a girl's girl.
Not a girl's
Nope.
girl. Nope. Not
Nope.
not an ally, not a
Insecure-
friend.
Yeah, she's
Mm-mm.
sounding very, very, very insecure about herself, and that right there
Oh, God,
is-
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Yeah.
can't, if you're feeling that insecure and you have to make petty comments about someone who is feeling confident in their body, like, yeah. no,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
I
Like,
feel
you-
bad. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Finish, Liz.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna just say, like, if you're feeling that bad, like, you know, you don't deserve to be, you know, at
Oh, yeah.
anywhere around these people. And yeah, maybe
need to work on yourself.
maybe the
Yes.
ex could you know, maybe work on finding someone who's not an asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I think that's a
yeah.
pretty good idea. I think that's a pretty good
If-
idea too.
Yeah, if she's gonna make snide remarks the whole time, she's not worth.
I
She's not
also
worth
think that
No.
it's very sad when people feel insecure. I think everyone feels insecure about themselves, but I think the worst part
Yeah.
is when you start to let that insecurity affect how you interact with others. If you start either
Mhm.
treating them worse because of your insecurities, or you start letting them affect your insecurities. Like you look at someone else and you're like, oh, they're so beautiful. I'm now more insecure because I looked at them. Once you start doing that, you need help.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I think that's safe to say.
I agree with that.
No matter what,
Yeah.
no matter what gender you are, male or female, whether you are, or something in between, or none of the above. If you are looking at anybody else and you start to feel
Mhm.
insecure about yourself, whether that's not just your parents, whether that's your career, your financial situation, you need to kind of do some self-reflection and maybe get some help with therapy, because taking out your insecurities on other people or letting your other people affect your insecurities, not good. Not good.
No,
Mhm.
Agreed.
definitely not a good thing.
Preach.
Preach.
Yes.
Preach.
All right. All right, here we go. Just trying to make sure. Did I read this part? I think so. Yes, I did. Okay. In the end, I wore it to the con and it was a huge success. I try to keep my distance from. Wait. Oh no, did I already read this part? Yeah, I already did read
Yeah.
this part. Okay, sorry. All right. After leaving the con to have dinner, though, another friend asks the new girl if she wouldn't like to try cosplay as well. Her answer was, "Why would I need more attention from guys? I already have a boyfriend. I'm not a slut."
Oof.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oof.
Whoa. Uncalled for.
Right?
Jesus.
I agree.
Damn.
Very
Big
uncalled for.
oof.
Yeah.
How-
Yikes.
Yeah, the fact that they're like, well, okay, I'll give my opinion more when we get more through this next part. I
Yeah.
snapped and told her to stop acting like a pick-me bitch just because I got attention all day.
Yo, that's my go, girl. Hell yeah.
Stood
Tell
up
them
for
off.
herself.
Exactly. That's
Go,
a
girl.
queen right there. That's a queen.
Mm-hmm.
We respect queens in this house.
We do.
Let's go, Queens.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
man. And then she started to cry immediately. My ex
God,
steps
okay.
in, asking me to apologize.
Womp womp.
Big womp womp.
I tell him I'll
Mhm.
only do it if she apologizes for the way she's been acting around me all day. More and more of our friends start to join the screaming match, and it gets so bad we end up getting kicked out of the restaurant.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Yikes.
It's been 5 days, and my ex is threatening to leave the friend group if I don't apologize. I honestly wouldn't care if he did, but some of our friends are asking me to do so to stop him from leaving. Should I cave?
What?
Am I the asshole?
Not the asshole.
No. She had every right to defend herself. And if you're going to just, like, if this guy's like, oh, I'm going to leave, that's on him. Like,
Right?
that's the thing. If he wants to be in a toxic relationship, which this clearly is, like, time and time again,
Yeah.
like, the amount of people that isolate themselves and end up with these and end up being miserable because of these kinds of people. It's like the amount of times it's insane how many times I can count on my hands about this kind of stuff. But that's on him. Like if that's what he wants to do, then that's what he wants to do. Like they're adults, and I believe that everyone has a right to protect themselves. Like no one deserves to be called a whore and a slut.
Especially
because
just
of
a cosplay. Yeah. And you're not even the only one there.
Right.
And you're like, it's because other people want to take a picture with you. Like with that person, you're looking at someone who's being asked to take photos, and you're going, oh, you're a slut because you're getting all your photos taken with all these men and maybe women who are just wanting to go take pictures with you. You're getting all this attention. It's like, I think you're projecting. Yeah.
It's very projection. Yeah. They're very insecure because they want to be the center of attention, and they're not. And obviously she feels really insecure because, like, let's be honest, her boyfriend dated, her before. Yeah. So of course she's going to feel super, super, super insecure about it. But at the same time, it's like, you can be a fucking adult about it. It ain't that hard.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And honestly, like, if he's gonna leave the friend group, then you know what? Like, cut your losses. Like, who gives a shit? At that point, protect yourselves. Don't bend over backwards for these people. And I'm gonna have to say, like, this person is definitely not the asshole for protecting their peace and having that boundary. That's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, me too.
Throw the whole guy out.
I feel like it's not just the guy; it's also his new girlfriend, and it just sucks.
Yeah,
throw them all out. No, but I mean, like, come on. I mean, if you're in a situation where it's like, oh, well, this one friend's gonna leave the friend group if you don't do X, Y, Z. No, come on.
Yeah, let him leave.
Please.
Let him leave.
Yeah, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Let him learn. Yeah, let him learn. Like, if like, actions have consequences, and the fact that she's being an asshole, like,
when will you learn?
No one needs to be around that shit. Like, that's not fair to anyone else in the group. Like, oh, okay, just because, like, you're afraid of this guy for leaving the friend group, like, that's what you're afraid of, when you're willing to put your whole, you're like just getting abused by her by calling you names and like shaming you and slut shaming you. Right. When she's not even doing that, like, at all, which is crazy. That's the crazy part. She's not even doing anything that would be considered slut shaming. That's the part that
That's
like
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that gets me. I'm like, brother, like, calm down, girl. Like, okay, if anyone's and if I have to say, I think she's projecting hardcore.
Yeah,
like, that is maybe this girl might have been, maybe the one hoeing around. That's what it's sounding like to me, because calling someone just a slut just for cosplaying, that sounds a little more personal than just a
there are some comments, by the way, that I'd like to read real quick. So
go for it.
One of the comments says, is quoting them. It says, the quote is, "I'll apologize after your girlfriend apologizes for implying that we, the people cosplaying, were sluts."
Heck yeah!
Short, sweet, and to the point. Let's see this hypocrite ass respond to that. I'd also tell your friend group that is your stance. It's the most fair for everyone involved. So that's actually them said, not quoting. That's them saying, this is what you should send. I'll apologize after your girlfriend. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just, I agree with that. Because that's what they're doing. They're implying that cosplayers are sluts. Which is just not the case.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's not a cosplayer's fault that you don't look good enough, that you gotta project that, be like, oh, man.
Oh, man, you're all just sluts. It's like, okay, so you're calling every cosplayer a slut now because you're just insecure.
Yeah.
Like, girl, like, I hate to break it to you, but homegirl already fucked your guy. Like, all right, let's be honest. Like, she dated him. Like, they're done. Like, and if a guy like him is just gonna bend over and just like let him, and especially let a girl like be that toxic to his friends, like, you don't want that in your friend group. Like, he's got a lot of learning he needs to do, and that goes for anyone who's in a relationship. Sometimes you just gotta let those people go and let them figure it out themselves. Because, man, when they do, they come running back and then they apologize and they're like, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have done this. And, you know, sometimes it just takes a little bit. But
we lost Spice. What
cut
happened?
your ties.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Your model. What happened to your
I
model?
poofed. My model poofed.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, yeah.
back.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
back.
here. I didn't go anywhere.
Weird. That was very strange, but okay. Poofed and disappeared. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right, here's another comment. It says, not the asshole. So, it was perfectly okay for her to bully you all day, but the second you clap back, which anyone would do after being called a slut, she's suddenly the victim and you have to apologize? No. She shouldn't give if she can't take. She started it.
Right, exactly.
It's not, it's not your fault that she's so
Yeah.
ridiculously insecure that she has to tear you down to feel better about yourself. About herself.
Right.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
She's immature. Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, and that's I agree with that wholeheartedly, because it's like, yeah, like, as soon as, like, she's allowed to throw punches, but as soon as you throw punches, then it's all, oh, that hurts my feely wheelies. You don't understand. It's like,
Yeah, right.
Okay. Like, chill out. Like, you're like, if you're gonna throw punches, you better expect to have punches thrown right back at you.
So hello, Dalton. Welcome to the stream. No, I agree. Also, the verdict for this story was not the a-hole.
Good.
I would have been shocked if they said they were the a-hole. Okay.
Same, yeah. I would have been like, whoa.
Oh boy.
I would have been like, we need to have a serious talk. All right.
Yeah, it's like, all right, everybody, we got to talk about this again. Hold on. Hold
the phone, guys. Like,
yeah.
Oh boy.
Dude.
Now, our next story is a very, very juicy one. Because this one was originally posted on Am I the Asshole? Ended up getting reposted on Am I the Devil? Which is much worse than Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
And then
what the
proceeded
hell
to
did
get
they do?
And then the moderators have now deleted the story because the person kept attacking anyone who would comment on the story.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that right there kind of tells me probably what the verdict already is. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, this story is
already know.
bad. The Quizzy, you better stay for this. I see you in chat. You better stay for this story. Oh, it's
oh boy, here we
it's
go.
If they're on the Am I the Devil, that right there just
Am I the what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Am I the what? Am I the devil? Is the next this was reposted onto Am I the Devil, which is where some of the worst stories on Reddit go. Not just Am I the Asshole posts. Sometimes it could just be confessions r/confessions or r/bridezillas. Like, it could be anything. Which that's a fun subreddit to visit. Bridezillas, yeah.
Oh,
There's so many good ones. Or am I overreacting? But Am I the Devil? Oh boy, this story. Oh. All right.
Oh boy.
So this story,
boy,
which was deleted a long time ago, I don't know how long ago, but this was deleted. It was posted 3 years ago, and it was titled, Am I the Asshole for Teaching My Daughter Period Hygiene on a Family Cruise?
What?
What? Oh, what?
What? Just like what?
Oh, this is a wild ride, folks. Buckle in.
No.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hi, I'm John, a 47-year-old father of 4 on a family cruise. I'm posting here because my wife and I had a disagreement about how I handled a situation with our youngest daughter, Sarah, who is 13 years old. I admit that I may have overreacted, but I believe I had good reasons for doing so. My wife thinks I'm the asshole, but I'm not sure. Here's what happened. We were having a good time on the ship, enjoying the amenities and the sights. On the second day of the cruise, we went to the water zone, where there were several pools and jacuzzis, and a lot of other families with kids. We didn't notice that Sarah
yes.
had her period that day, and she didn't tell us either. After a while, we heard a commotion near the pool where Sarah was. We saw that she was crying and covering herself with a towel, while a lifeguard and some other guests were trying to clean up a large pool of blood.
Oh no!
Oh,
Poor girl.
Poor girl.
That's-
I agree. That's
Oh.
horrible. And it gets worse, guys.
Oh
oh
god!
no.
It turned out that Sarah had a period accident, and her tampon had fallen out while she
As
was
happens.
swimming.
Oh no! That sucks.
She was mortified and embarrassed, and I was furious.
What?
What?
How?
What?
I'm gonna read that again, just for the double take, right? She was mortified and embarrassed,
What?
and I was furious.
Bruh, what?
Bitch, what?
Oh, wait. Furious at his daughter?
That's the appropriate reaction I have to this story so far, and yeah.
The fuck?
Oh
you want to know why
okay.
he was furious? Let's go on.
Yeah.
Continue, okay.
Let's hear his reasoning. Why don't we?
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
The used
Okay,
tampon.
I'll-
The used tampon was floating in the pool, and there was blood everywhere, scaring the other kids.
Aw.
I couldn't believe that she had been so careless and unsanitary.
Oh my.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I scolded her in front of everyone and took her out of the pool area.
Nope. Sorry, asshole, devil, done. We don't even talk about it. We're done now.
Oh boy.
As soon as you start yelling at them in public in front of, no, you're done. No.
Mhm,
Yup.
mhm. Yep.
Yeah, whoop
Continue,
his ass. Right,
continue.
Quizzy, whoop his ass.
Oh my god.
I'm glad Quizzy's here for this in spirit. I'm glad he's in chat for this.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Yes.
Because I wanted him to react to this story especially as well. So I'm glad he's here for this. Oh, man.
Yeah, no. Okay.
I am
No.
Okay,
You have
continue.
words? You have
Sorry.
words, Liz? Hold on. What are
I
you going
have
to say?
words. I have a lot of
Right?
words.
Yeah.
A lot of words for this.
Should we wait, or do you want to speak some of them now?
No. You continue. I
We're
will
just gonna
hold,
get
I will
get more
wait.
pissed off. So just continue.
Yeah.
I'll keep going, but hey, if you need me to stop to react, stop me.
Yeah, no, you are good.
Keep going.
Oh boy.
yeah.
All right. So let me just read the last line again. I scolded her in front of everyone and took her out of the pool area. Once we got back to our cabin, I told Sarah she was banned from the pools for the rest of the cruise, and that she had to stay in the cabin while we went to the pool.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, I have some words for this man.
I also took away her
Same.
cruise card, which let her charge purchases to the cabin, and made her eat dinner in the main restaurant instead of the specialty restaurants where we had reservations.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
You guys are like speechless.
Bruh.
I know. This was my reaction when I first heard this story. This one I've heard before. The first one I didn't actually. I was reacting the same time as you guys. This one though.
Continue.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Yeah. What else did he do before I decide?
Yeah, what else? Yeah, what else?
Give him some very choice words.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what choice words. This gets worse. Oh boy. Thank you for the follow, Coin Man. All right, here we go.
Focus GED.
I know, revoke his GED. Oh boy. So
Focus GED.
I emphasized that I needed to teach her a lesson about being careful and sanitary, and that she should have known better. She apologized and promised to
Like
be more
14?
careful.
13.
But I didn't trust her.
13.
Oh my
She's
God.
13.
Yeah, she's 13. She's 13.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 13.
And yet he
Like, what?
And yet he apparently emphasized that he needed to teach her about a lesson about being careful and sanitary and that she should have known better.
Kill him.
Huh?
Kill him.
Kill him.
Boy. Oh, man.
Continue.
Ooh, yeah, continue.
She
What
apologized.
else did he do?
She apologized and promised to be more careful, but I didn't trust her. The next day,
Oh, God.
when we went to breakfast, Sarah saw some staff members talking and laughing, and then one of them said something about a shark attack in the pool. I laughed along with them and said, "Yeah, my daughter got her period in the pool, and it's turned into a scene from Jaws."
Oh my God. This. Okay. Nope. Hold it. Just breathe.
You're like, hold on, we're cooking.
Oh yeah,
man.
I got some words.
Not good cooking. We're cooking rage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This man can't be real.
Some.
There's always a
I have
chance these
some
stories
choice
could be
words.
fake. There's always a chance. The only thing I know is for sure is this story got deleted because they kept harassing people who would comment and people who would message them.
Oh, God.
So
Yeah.
the mods are
of
like,
course,
we gotta
I'm
remove
not
this story.
surprised.
Yeah, so it's probably
Right,
real.
same.
Oh boy, and oh boy.
You're like, how dare you judge me? Bruh, listen, you posted it on the internet. You're getting judged. Like, what do you want?
Mhm.
My feely
Yeah.
weelies. You're hurting my feelings. That's not very nice. Oh, sorry. Dude, okay. My brain was.
understand.
You don't understand.
You're not a parent. You don't understand.
Feed him a devil
oh,
fruit, then
what?
drop him overboard, Chrissy.
Yes.
I would feed him something.
I mean, he's joking about her being attacked by sharks. Maybe he needs to.
Yeah,
pushed
exactly.
overboard.
Lots of words.
Maybe I'll feed him to the fucking sharks.
Oh,
Maybe
Oh,
he
man.
should, he talked about shark attacks. Maybe he should experience what a real shark attack is.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Continue.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Where was I? All right, here we go. Sarah.
He was laughing when the staff
Yep.
members mentioned that shark attack. Go ahead.
Yep. Sarah heard me and looked mortified again. My wife told me that I was being cruel and insensitive, but I said that it was just a joke and that Sarah needed to toughen up and not be so emotional.
Okay.
Bruh.
Oh, when I first heard the
Kick him
story,
in the
man,
shins!
I was so enraged. Oh,
Oh, I got some choice
Horrible
words
father.
for this.
oh. Since then, my wife and I have been arguing about whether I was too harsh on Sarah. She thinks that I punished her unfairly and humiliated her in front of strangers. She also thinks that I
Yes.
should have been more understanding and supportive, and that I should have talked to her privately instead of making a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes.
I think that's
You think?
fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's
Wow.
fair.
The wife is actually like not a shitbag.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I have some opinions on this too, but I want to we're nearly out there here. I admit that I may have overreacted, but I don't think I'm the asshole. I love my daughter, but she needs to learn that actions have
God.
consequences and that hygiene is important, especially in public places.
My.
Mm.
So Reddit,
Mm.
am I the asshole for punishing my daughter for having a period accident on a family cruise?
Asshole.
Oh boy. So,
Have your words.
well,
Have your
I'm
words.
gonna say
then I'll
that
have my words.
you are definitely belonging on the devil. First of all, you're a man. You do not understand how fucking periods work. because you don't understand them, because your anatomy, because you don't have them.
Also, I've heard they're very traumatizing, especially the first time. Can you imagine this might?
Yes.
I think there's a chance this could even be her first period, and even if it's not, can you imagine? It's like you have your period, right? And you're, and like you're already traumatized. People are laughing at you. People are like pointing at you, staring at you in the pool. You're being talked to by the staff because you basically your tampon fell out. It's floating in the water. There's blood around. That's already traumatizing enough. And then your father, not only humiliates you, but he punishes, berates, and like almost yells at you that you're unsanitary and that you are embarrassing the family. That's horrible.
Yeah.
This is going to traumatize her for life.
Yeah. And for a man of all people to be like, oh, it's unsanitary. Shut the fuck up, okay? Listen here, you little twat, you little bitch of a man, because clearly that's what I see in you. First of all, you don't know how a fucking period works. Guess what, buddy? Flows change every fucking day on a woman. So you know what? Sometimes we can't always determine. We can't see into the future as to what our period's going to be. And guess what? As a 30-year-old woman, I also sometimes have leaks. Sometimes I have had stains on the back of my pants and things like that. Like, it happens. That is natural. It happens sometimes. Now, and especially she's 13. Fucking 13. I remember when I was a kid, when I was 11 years old, the only one to have started my period. And I remember this clear as day. I was in 5th grade and I sat there.
Oh, wow.
And I was on my period and I didn't realize I was heavy that day. And and at the end of class, I got up and I was walking away and I didn't realize it until a friend told me. They gave me a sweatshirt and they said, there is a ton of blood on the back of your pants and don't freak out.
No.
The boy I was sitting next to, when I got up, there was a pool of blood and he was freaked out. And you know what? And my teacher, he was a man. And you know what he didn't do? He didn't make fun of me for it. He said he checked on me. He made sure I was okay. Yep. I was definitely embarrassed. And he was totally understanding. He was really nice. He sent me to the nurse's office. My dad had to get called in. And you know what? My dad didn't even make fun of me. You know what? He brought me all the stuff I needed, new pants, everything.
That's what people should do.
That's what my dad would have done too, probably.
Exactly.
If that happened to
the
me.
staff members and the father in this story are horrible.
Yeah, and that's what you're supposed to do. You don't berate a child over something that is so... It's so traumatic as a child. It's something that's so new. Their bodies are changing. They don't know any better. And of course, like for her instance, it slipped out. That can happen.
It happens.
To any
it
woman.
happens.
Especially when you're swimming.
And to call her and say she's not hygienic enough, you don't understand how fucking periods work, my guy. Instead of, you are a terrible father. You should have never had kids. And honestly, I hope your wife divorces you because you are showing me how you treat women. If this is how you're going to talk down to a little girl, and the fact that your wife is the reasonable one in this situation, I hope she fucking sees who you really are, because this is what I'm seeing. You're a horrible fucking human being, okay? You are not deserving of being a father. You're a shitty husband and a shitty father, and I hope they get away from you, because the fact that you made fun of her, and that's gonna affect her.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And honestly, you're lucky that you are not in my state, because if I saw that, if I was there, I would have reported his ass to CPS.
Oh,
because
I don't doubt it. It's so horrible what he did.
That is abuse.
And
that
he also
basically
locked her in the room, and then they had reservations, so he would leave her in the room when they went to reservations, and then take her to a different restaurant.
Yeah, that was actually emotional abuse. that
Yeah,
is
because that's not her
disgusting.
fault.
No.
Yeah.
I think
That is
Quizzy.
actual
I think
abuse.
Quizzy gave a good punishment for this guy. Get a knife and give this MFer a manual period.
Yeah, like
Oh man.
if I met this man,
Things would
you are
happen.
the scum of the. I'm holding back on a lot of words because they're not appropriate on here, but like you are a weak little baby man, a weak little baby man who has to pick on a girl, a child, because you are so insecure, and you had to make fun of her for something that is natural, that happens to every woman eventually when they get to that age. And you know what? Also, the fact that this happens to everyone. We all sometimes have little accidents that happen, and there's no need to berate her on that. Like, you are the scummiest human being. Sorry.
Fair enough.
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay. I agree with you.
off.
Anything to add, Spice, Nix? Anything?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, so you treat your child like that. What if they peed in the pool? What if they pooped in the pool? That happens too. Are you gonna treat them the same way?
Honestly, probably
happen.
would,
Like,
seeing this kind of dad.
Yeah,
Honestly,
and that
he's an
sucks
asshole.
because it happens. Like
It happens.
like, yeah, but like I can't even imagine. Like I can't even imagine because this like I didn't have my first period till like 8th grade. I was going into high school, luckily, so I wasn't like super young. But like I can't even imagine what she was thinking at the time. Like it happens. Like especially if you're younger then and you're like getting used to how you handle a period. Like maybe she.
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
Maybe she doesn't know how to wear it properly. I don't know.
This dad
but, like,
gives off major
happens.
the guy who like takes his dog and like rubs its face in piss or shit because it pissed or shit on the carpet instead of like because he thinks it knows any better.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And that's the sad thing too, is you see it a lot with like kids and how parents react to things like that. Is like kids' brains aren't developed. Like they don't automatically know about the thing. It's like when you have a baby doesn't automatically know like how to use the bathroom. It's a baby.
Yep. I agree.
But it's like you have to teach them.
Man.
But it's like, yeah, like being that young and like getting your first period, it's a thing.
Young
but,
and
like,
impressionable, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean like what, because he has other kids too, apparently. Like, whoa, what about the other kids? But yeah, like I'm just like my dad wouldn't have reacted that way. My dad would have been like, we were saying like, you okay? Everything okay? Like, what do you need?
Like a good parent would. Anything to add, Nix?
No, this guy's just a piece of shit, and
He is.
I hate him.
Yeah.
And you expect your parents to protect you, and he did the opposite of that.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, you can rely.
And also,
this is this is the kind of parent you just leave in a retirement home, and you also never call when you move out. You just, why don't my kids call me?
Kids call me?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
All right, before we
and
move
also,
on,
I wonder why.
I do want to add one more thing. Like, I do worry, like, if that's how he's treating his daughter. Like,
how are the other kids?
Not only the other kids, but like,
how's
the
his
wife
wife?
too.
kind of abuse is going on.
Yeah.
And I would not be surprised, especially with how he was responding to other people about it. I would not be surprised to see if this guy got put on the news or arrested for like actual child neglect and abuse.
No, wait, I was going to add to that with like, yeah, I wonder how he treats his wife. It's like, does he do the same thing to his wife? If something like that happened to her, would he embarrass her? Probably.
Yeah.
Like, I think that upsets me more too, is like,
piece of shit.
Yeah. It's like, dude,
All right,
come on.
I agree. Real quick, I'm
like,
gonna.
what power trip you're on? Jesus.
Yeah, he's power tripping. He is. All right, let me read a couple comments before we move on.
Continue.
So one comment says, "You're the asshole on every single level. You're punishing your daughter for something that wasn't her fault. These things happen, and when they do, they're mortifying. But instead of offering comfort and understanding, you offered criticism, in public no less, and contributed to the humiliation and embarrassment. I agree with you that actions have consequences, but your daughter took no action that led to this. So should suffer no consequence. You owe your daughter an apology. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to call my dad, who would never in a million years have treated me like that, and tell him just how much I love him.
No.
Yep. And then there's, you're the asshole. Please be fake. Your daughter is now scarred for life and thinks she's dirty. When the opposite is more true. Her body is doing things, and yeah, sometimes those things cause accidents, but that's what an accident is. She did 0 things wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she can't, you can't literally, as a reminder to everybody, we literally cannot control when our period comes or how heavy it is. Like, we cannot control that.
And last comment.
And, like, varies from month to month. I would love it if we could just be like, how about we be light this month? Yeah, I wish it would.
Yeah.
There's a subscription for that.
Yeah, like, would I love it to not have to, like, die in pain every month? Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
but, like,
that would be.
yeah.
I don't.
Without
I don't
doing
have
either
that
severe,
kind of control.
like, it's like without, like, I think there's like it's severe medications or severe like surgeries you have to go through to not do that. But most of those, I think, end up with you not being able to have children anymore.
Yeah,
and also she's 13, so that's not even an option to her.
No,
right?
And that's the thing. It's like, dude, I hope she's okay. Like,
I do too. You have to think this was 3
same.
years ago, so
Yeah.
she's 16 now. I hope to God that she's okay.
I do hope she's okay, and I hope that this, like, literal devil, like, that is a very fitting word for this man of the earth. Like, fuck you if you're ever watching this. Fuck you, and like, be a better man. Like, be a real man. This is not being a man. You're being a pathetic little soy boy baby loser. The thing that a lot of y'all are afraid of, and that's what one of these is really. Yes, a big man child, and to tell, and especially to lecture her on not being hygienic enough. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You do not understand what a period is. Like, go
no.
educate yourself before you spew nonsense.
Agreed. All right, last comment, and then we're moving on to the next story. Yeah, Quizzy.
Quizzy, oh my god.
Yeah, Quizzy said, I hope he gets erectile dysfunction, and some girl tells him, ew, like you're just not trying hard enough, and gets laughed at. Yep, fair enough. Another fitting punishment. Another one.
Yeah,
lecture him.
Last comment.
Lecture him about hygienically keeping his erectile defunct, keeping his penis clean.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not being hygienic enough because you're not keeping it clean, man.
Oh man, I like how
Christ.
Quizzy mentioned erectile dysfunction. Now you're just talking about his hygiene. I mean, fair enough.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but honestly, how is his hygiene? He says that to her. What about him? Like, we don't know.
Oh man,
He could not be hygienic. It might just be projecting.
True,
projecting.
true.
Very trend. It seems to be like the vibe right now.
All right,
Projecting.
last comment. You're the asshole, and a huge one. Having a period is 100% normal. Having a leak or a tampon issue, or literally whatever, is normal. The way you acted, the way you reacted, is absolutely not. You not only embarrassed her in public, but you punished her for having an extremely normal accident by confining her to the cabin and taking away her cruise card, which I'm assuming you and your other children got to keep. You made fun of your own child with cruise staff. You laughed at your own daughter for having an accident that she's clearly horrified about, and then also added insult to injury by essentially telling her that her normal bodily functions are disgusting and she should be ashamed to have them, and then punishing her for having a body that menstruates. Your child was crying and mortified, and your first reaction was fury. Think about that. You need to toughen up and not be a tiny little baby about a period. My goodness, you are an enormous asshole. I think we can leave it there.
Yeah.
That sums it up. I think we all agree there.
Yeah. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Throw out
garbage
the whole
father
human.
and husband. Everything about him. You're a little bitch, baby. That's who
Except
you
throw
are.
the whole
Little
human
bitch,
out.
baby.
Oh man, oh man.
Little weak baby man.
Growl, thank you for the raid. Hello.
Oh boy. All right. So next story, I didn't even mean for this to be the case, but next story also is involved, at least with periods, I guess. But actually, we'll see. This is a completely different story, but I'm excited to read this one too. Here we go. Am I the asshole for joking that my dad gets a perpetual period in front of friends and family?
Oh my god! I'm guessing it has to. I'm guessing his mood. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too.
Just in case if anyone got a bit confused, because I might have misread that, like kind of fumbled the reading, but am I the asshole?
No, that's fine. I'd be like, I have concerns if he's actually.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll read it one more time real quick.
Like, I have concerns. No, go ahead. You're fine.
Am I the asshole for joking that my dad gets a perpetual period in front of friends and family? Oh boy. All right, let's jump right into it. I, 19 female, was at a family dinner with my dad, my younger sister, my older sister, who was visiting, and one of my dad's friends, along with his wife and son. At one point, my dad started joking with his friend about how lucky he was to have a son, because living with women is apparently so difficult. Even though both me and my older sister already moved out for college and work, and are barely home now. He started making comments about how women get moody and miserable on their periods and how the whole house atmosphere changes. He was saying it in a joking tone, not screaming or anything, but he says this kind of stuff pretty often. His friend then said he thanks the Lord every day for that. So I replied in basically the same joking tone that honestly, if he had a son exactly like him, it would probably be worse because he's moody and irritable all the time already. So it's like he's permanently on his period.
Boy.
Oh boy. His friend laughed immediately, and his wife laughed too. Then his wife joked, "Oh, don't laugh. You are like that too."
Uh-oh.
My girl.
Both men are permanently on their periods because of what the way they act. At least that's the joke that they went for. I also pointed out that I honestly don't even think what he says is true. I do sports while on my period. My sisters are both pretty chill too. And most of the time, when there was tension at home, it was usually him starting arguments and then blaming it on women hormones if we reacted badly.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yes, oh boy.
Anyway, after dinner, my dad told me I embarrassed and insulted him in front of his friend. He said it was rude and disrespectful to compare a man to having a period. He also said his friend group takes pride in being masculine/manly, and I made him look weak.
Oh no!
His little ego got broken.
Oh man.
Your poor baby.
Oh boy.
Oh, your poor little baby man.
Oh
my
man,
god.
man.
Okay, first off, their father is 100% misogynistic. Like,
Yeah.
to blame it on a woman's like hormones, to just be like, oh, it's just because you're hormonal and you're a woman, you're a misogynistic piece of shit. Okay, like you can't always blame everything. Also, fun fact, actually, believe it or not, women, you know, you hear all the weak baby men that are like, oh, women are so emotional, they shouldn't be allowed to vote. Believe it or not, women actually have better control over their emotions than guys do. So we actually can regulate our emotions way better than a man can. So yeah, so you can't blame it on a woman's period, because we can actually regulate our emotions way better than a man can, because you guys are meant to, you know, like, I know, like, majority of the men, like, you know, I'm sure you guys know this too. It was very common that men don't show emotion. So because of that, they can't regulate their emotions as women can, because we have to deal with hormones. So we have to deal with it on a regular basis, constantly with that.
So you're telling me it's a good thing that I cry very often at all the things that I watch and listen to, and I don't hide it.
Yes.
I want to add to that too. Like no, it's okay. Yeah, for men, they don't emotionally mature as quickly as women do. Men mature later than women.
I can believe it.
That too.
Facts.
And also this,
like
every. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. That was what I was saying. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's like, this guy has shown that he's not emotionally mature enough either, because look at how he reacted. He got his feely wheelies hurt over, her making a joke. He's like, my pride, my ego. How could you? You hurt me. And it's like, yeah, that you're right there, like showing that you have not matured at all.
What do you think, Nix?
No, I agree. This guy is fragile, and yeah, I don't like him.
He's a weak little baby man.
Well,
girl, that makes me sad.
There's a little bit more. So, I honestly thought we were
No, I was reacting. Growl said I was basically beaten to not show emotions. And I'm like, that's horrible.
That is horrible.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Or actually, real quick, I want to say that. I don't understand why that's still a thing that we can't, it's not like men shouldn't show emotions. You should, because you need to. Like, you're just gonna, like, I feel like a lot of problems with mental health and stuff like that is because we tell people you need to bottle it up or suck it up. And I'm like, no, you need to be able to talk about your feelings. You need to be able to, like, let them out. Like, bottling them up is exactly what causes you to have issues and then explode and, all that. So, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, girl. That's horrible. Is that because...
Growl, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Is that from family or is that more the because I believe... I believe he's a veteran, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been the army that beat him out of it. Which also would make sense, but is also equally horrible. Oh, his family? Oh, God.
It was family. Growl, I'm so sorry. That sucks.
That's awful. Yeah.
I'm giving you an air hug.
Yeah,
and
same.
That's like the biggest, issues. Like, and that's why, like, a lot of men commit. They end up taking their lives.
They commit the They commit the inability to respawn.
Exactly. And it's so heartbreaking. And just know that it's okay to share your emotions, no matter what gender you are.
Yeah,
it does not matter. And anyone, if you have a family member that says otherwise, like, they can go suck a dick.
I remember there was a time I kind of rebelled against my family. Like, I get along very well with my family, but at one point my mom was like, you need to like stop, being so emotional, or like you need to like man up a bit. And the big thing was people are gonna make fun of you, or women aren't gonna be attracted to you because you let so much affect you. And all I could tell her was, if in order to be a man, I have to hide my emotions or bottle this stuff up that mentally destroys me, I don't even want to be a man.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be a girly man. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna hide my emotions. This is who I am. If the world don't like who I am, I won't like the world. Me and the world don't gotta get along.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, real quick.
And that's... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to read what Quizzy said earlier. Quizzy said, I was told by my sis that men suppress it better, sure, but that's why when y'all crack, it is way worse than when women crack.
Yes. Yeah. When a man, and especially, like, they're very... I mean, look at this guy. He got very defensive, like, over a joke that she made about him.
Yeah.
Like, that right there just says everything you need to know, that he is a little man baby, and doesn't know how to handle a joke. And that's because the fact that, he's like, oh, you're a woman, you go in your period, and it's like, okay, great. Like, yeah. And like, yes, do our hormones get a little out of whack sometimes?
Yes.
Yeah. But like, I know how to regulate it, and I can control my emotions and not like have a full-on mental breakdown over it. Like, that is a thing we can do. Like, these men are acting like we can't regulate ourselves. And that's crazy to me. It's like, no, we're very capable. We are very capable. We can regulate our emotions. And we don't need you to tell us how our bodies function.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have a little bit left of the story. I honestly thought we were all joking around equally. And if he can make jokes about women being impossible because of periods, then I don't see why I can't joke back about him acting moody too. And that is the end of that story. There was no question of, the post was put in, am I the asshole? So, do you guys think that they were the asshole for making this joke about their dad and everything leading to these two men acting like they're on their periods all the time?
No.
Oh, no. I tell my husband that sometimes. Sometimes he gets moody and I'm like, what, are you on your period? And then he goes, yeah.
My husband get moody too. Yeah.
Well, I think that the internet agrees, Reddit agreed, because the verdict was not the a-hole.
Good.
Some top comments. Your dad, so with 22 likes, this comment says, your dad is a misogynist. Be sure to tell him it was a joke. Jeez, not the asshole. And a comment
100%.
under that says, geez, Dad, you sound hysterical. Maybe you should take a walk and come back to this conversation when you can be less emotional. Oh, that's kind of funny. And then somebody said testerical instead of emotional.
Oh, God.
Like testosterone. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I love it.
And then there's a bunch of comments that just say, if their dad smiled more. And then there's another comment that says, for a long time, whenever a guy jokes about that time of the month, I've responded with some variation of, oh yeah, periods are awful. For a whole week out of the month, we act like men. Not the asshole. If he can't beat it, if he can't eat it, he shouldn't dish it.
Truth. Spitting
We act like men. No.
Oh my God.
Man. Yep. That was a good story. So, moving on, we have another Am I the Asshole post that ended up on Am I the Devil?
Oh no.
Here we go.
And this story had 37 upvotes and 5,000 comments.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This person definitely,
Alrighty.
Alright.
Here we go.
Buckle in.
Alright. Am I the asshole for telling my parents that they ruined my New York celebration? Wait, that they ruined... Wait, this must be my. Hold on. Okay, they just misspelled my. They put NY. Hold on, let me reread that. Am I the asshole? Sorry, it happens. Am I the asshole for telling my parents that they ruined my celebration after they kicked my husband out over a joke? All right.
Oh.
There we go. And again, just so you know, verdict was asshole, and it even ended up on Am I the Devil? So I think we already know where this is going.
Oh,
Wow.
no!
Oh,
everybody buckle
somebody
in.
was naughty.
So.
Oh, no, this is a new pro tag.
Oh, man. I've been married to my second husband, Mike, for 4 years now. He's a jokester and loves to crack jokes all the time. He especially likes to joke with my brother, Ethan, and his wife. Ethan used to be okay with it until he started complaining about Mike taking it too far with his jokes. Some context about Ethan. He and his wife couldn't have kids, so they adopted a boy, Joey, 2 years ago. Mike has been making silly, lighthearted jokes that involve Joey's bio parents as a way to mess with Ethan and his wife. I already talked to Mike, and I tell you that he 100% means no harm, and he was just trying to get them to react.
Uh-huh.
So fast forwarding to NYE. What does NYE mean? New Year's Eve. Yeah. So okay, so the title is they were New Year's celebration. Okay, sorry, the title was a little confusing, but okay, that makes more sense. They were on the New Year's celebration. So fast forward to New Year's Eve. My parents hosted a big celebratory dinner, and Ethan and his wife came. While we were eating, sorry, my brain is so brain rotted. While we were eating dinner, Mike decided to tell a knock-knock joke to Ethan. He said, "Knock, knock." Ethan laughed and said, "Who's there?" Mike replied, "Joey's bio parents." Then he burst out laughing.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh my god.
And if you remember,
Kick him in the shins!
kick him in the shins, especially because the fact they're making this joke to some people who they could not have biological children, they were incapable, so they adopted instead.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible.
Oh my god.
So, silence took over, and Ethan's facial expressions changed. His wife called Mike an idiot, to which Mike replied with, "Hey, relax, it was just a joke." Okay, can we pause for a sec just to say this? I hate this phrase. It was just a joke. Calm down, you know? I was just joking. Just because you're joking does not give you any right to be an asshole. If you're an asshole, if someone's offended by something you said or did, you can't tell them, "Oh, it was a joke, so your opinion doesn't matter." It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank,
I hate that too. Honestly, I hate 99% of pranks because if the other person, and like I kind of share this, Shane said this on Smosh, and I now agree with this. If the other person can't laugh with you about the prank afterwards, it's not a prank. You're just a dick.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's not how a joke works. A joke is like everyone's laughing. If you're the only one laughing and no one else is laughing, then I don't know. But to me, that tells me that maybe you're the problem.
Yeah.
You're the problem, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush on that.
And also just in general telling people to relax or again, this is why there's a whole subreddit dedicated to am I overreacting? And I'm just gonna say this now.
It's just a prank.
If you ever tell someone that they're overreacting, you're an asshole. I'm sorry. It's like you don't get to tell someone else how they feel or that their emotions are like they don't make sense.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That's just not okay.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right, going back to the story. An argument ensued, and dinner was paused. My parents suddenly told Mike to leave, which I thought was too harsh. I tried to speak to them about how they overreacted. Speaking of that phrase, I called Mom later, and she told me Mike was out of line with his hurtful jokes about his touchy topic, and told me I was wrong for defending him and saying it was just joking. She said he ruined New Year's for the family, but I told her it was her and dad who ruined New Year's for escalating the situation and kicking him out. I told her he could talk to them, but again, they were the ones who ruined New Year's. She called me delusional for the statement and hung up. We haven't talked to them for days. I tried contacting Ethan, but no response. Am I the asshole?
Yes, you are completely an asshole. That was so insensitive. You'd never make a joke that low on somebody, especially when it comes to infertility issues or fertility issues. Like, that is such a low blow. And when you're the only one laughing and nobody else is laughing, it's not a joke. Like, I don't care if you think it's a joke. If nobody else in the room is laughing, like, that right there says it all. Like, that was not a cool joke. That was a really, really low blow. And, you know, maybe you and your husband need to learn how, like, manners, because where are they? Where are the manners in the room? Because I'm not seeing any manners. That was super disrespectful.
Like, who jokes to people who, like, I'm sorry, but if people who try to have a child couldn't have a child and then adopt, even if they couldn't have a child, they adopted a child, why the hell are you joking, like, knock, knock, who's there? Oh, the Joey's bio parents. That's so messed up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because then
dude.
you're reminding them that they about their like
Their
fertility
situation.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
their
too,
that's
infertility and all
so
that. Yeah.
fucked. Yeah. Like that's so rude. Like, I don't know. Maybe your husband's a terrible. Maybe he shouldn't become a comedian, and maybe he should learn how jokes are done because he's not good at it. And yeah, maybe you should learn to read the room.
And another factor of this is also, it's a quote from GLaDOS, but what's wrong with being adopted?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
Nothing,
anything wrong with being
and-
adopted. At least, I think, honestly, it's kind of nice you're adopted because it means somebody wanted to give you a chance at life and love and a family, Sure, somebody didn't, or maybe they couldn't financially raise you, but somebody stepped up, to be the parent, to be your parents.
Exactly.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with being adopted.
Exactly.
So I do agree. So you can see why the verdict was asshole. And honestly, I can see why it ended up on Am I the Devil. I can see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're pretty horrible. Any other comments
Not
from
as
you guys?
bad as that other one. That was in
True.
the Am I the Devil? Like he was truly that guy was truly the
that
devil.
was really bad.
This one I wouldn't say devil material. I would just say asshole because like was it a really low blow? Yes. But it's nothing devilish. Like that nah, I wouldn't call it devil. I just think they're just an asshole and they need to learn how to fucking learn how to read the fucking room and actually like present a joke. Because clearly he doesn't know how jokes work. And
right.
he needs to be educated on that because Jesus Christ.
The court rules guilty. The defendant is sentenced to forced vasectomy under zero anesthetics. Court dismissed.
Oh my god.
Because he just said.
Nice.
Yeah, if he tried comedy, nobody would want to be in the stage. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. Some comments. You're the asshole. Your husband likes to hurt people. It's nothing to do with jokes. That had 115,000 upvotes. 115,000. Jesus.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and you know what? They make a great point because, like, it's not even, like, he's not even making jokes. It's just straight up hurtful. Like, he's not, is he even trying to, like, joke? No, he's probably just disguising saying hurtful shit as a joke.
I have learned that jokes are rooted in truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, speaking of jokes, this comment says, hey, it's just a joke is not a get out from everything. No one is obligated to find something funny just because you do. And to insist that they should is bullying. No more, no less. Mike's jokes are unpleasant and not remotely funny. And I speak as someone with a very sick sense of humor indeed. He's an asshole, and OP is another one for enabling him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you gotta remember, this is like his wife, right, defending him. Yeah, married for her second husband, Mike, for 4 years. They've been together married for 4 years. And
and the fact that she's allowing her husband
says a lot about
to...
what she is, what kind of person she is.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm hearing some projection.
Yep. And then
because I feel like they're
That's the
projecting
theme
their
today.
insecurity.
yeah. He 100% means no harm, and he was just trying to get them to react. The reaction is hurt. That's the reaction he's trying to get. Hurt. If it's not hurt, it's frustration or annoyance. It's shitty to purposely make people feel hurt, frustration, or annoyance for your own amusement. Toying with people's emotions is harmful. Think, OP, you're the asshole. And then...
Calling them out. Love that.
Yep.
Call out queens.
Call out queens. The call out queens. Oh boy. And then the last comment that I'm going to read says, Mike ruined the celebration. Or actually, let me read this correctly. Mike ruined the celebration. Wow. I don't know if I've read such an out-of-touch post on Am I the Asshole ever. You're the asshole, and so is your husband. Mike has been making silly, lighthearted jokes that involve Joey's bio-parents as a way to mess with Ethan and his wife. What the actual fudge? That is terrible. Teasing an infertile couple about their adopted child. Teasing an infertile couple's about their adopted child's bio parents, I am mortified.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. And then, yeah, that one had 42,000 upvotes. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we all can agree this person was definitely the asshole. Yeah, I think Kuzi said, shoots you with a gun. Hey, relax. It's just botched target practice. Relax.
Oh my god.
You know, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, man.
Very fair.
All right, and the last story that I have prepared for you guys today says, am I the asshole for not wanting my husband to leave me alone with our newborn for an entire weekend to take his mother sightseeing?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, let's begin. I am currently pregnant with our first child, a baby girl. My husband and I got married recently. He is originally from another country and moved here for work, which is where we met. He hasn't seen his family in over a year, and I completely understand how much he misses them. The issue started when he said he wanted to pay for his mother to come visit after our daughter is born. I wasn't comfortable having visitors during the first month postpartum. From what I've learned from talking to women who have already given birth, those first few weeks can be physically and emotionally difficult. I'll be recovering from childbirth, dealing with postpartum bleeding, adjusting to life with a newborn, and hopefully establishing breastfeeding. I've never met his mother in person, only spoken to her on the phone. Wait, hold on, wait. They got married recently. He's from originally from another country and moved here for work. Okay, I guess that makes somewhat sense. Which is, but so and he hasn't seen his family in over 1 year, I guess. But still, you got married recently and you're now pregnant with his first child. Why the hell have you not met his mom yet? Like even like over like a phone like video call or anything?
That is well, I mean that is true. There's technology to like meet, unless if they're meeting like meet in person. Was that like clarified?
No, it just says that they've never mind. It is clarified, only spoken to her on the phone. That was there, I guess.
Okay.
So that's there. But still, I don't know. It's a little strange you've not physically gone to go see his family. I mean, maybe I hate I don't know. I hate putting in expectations, but like if she was an accidental pregnancy, I guess. Maybe?
Yeah, I mean it. Like if they're overseas, I get it because it's not cheap. It isn't cheap. Really expensive.
True. No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. So that I can understand a little bit, but yeah, it is definitely kind of an eye opener because you're like,
I would say that's on the OP. I'd say it's kind of weird for him to not introduce her to who's going to be the grandmother of his child.
Yeah. Yeah, which is definitely kind of a eyebrow raiser where you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting for sure. Can agree with that. It is definitely an eye opener.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Let's keep going. To be fair, I made the same rule for my own family. No visits during the first month unless specifically arranged. I suggested that his mother come about a month after the birth and stay as long as she wanted. And after some disagreement, he eventually agreed. Well, that's good. At least he agreed. I will say this, that I will, going back, I think I have heard, during the pregnancy, some women just do not want visitors because, I mean, you just went through hell to give birth. And you're pretty
and then
exhausted.
Also with they don't talk about this a lot, but with postpartum, like a lot of women after they have the child, they're depressed. They go into a deep depression and stuff like that. It get really bad.
Yeah, no, I definitely can see that. All right, let's see. I also told him I was completely fine with him showing his mother around the country while she was here. I only asked that he let me know in advance so that if I needed help, I could arrange for my mother or sister to come over. The conflict escalated when he told me he wanted to spend an entire weekend in a city about 8 hours away by car. For context, I've never even visited that city myself, despite being born and raised here.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
Mm.
All right. I told him I wasn't comfortable being left alone with a newborn for an entire weekend while he was that far away. I suggested plenty of alternative destinations and activities closer to home. We live in a country with countless cultural and historical attractions, so it's not like there aren't other options. He said he really wants to visit that city and believes his mother would enjoy it. I suggested that she could always come back in the future and we could make it a family trip when our daughter is older, but he didn't like that idea either.
Mm.
Feeling a little controlling, like
boy.
he's like putting his foot down, being stubborn. Doesn't want to like, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Compromise.
There's the word, compromise.
Yes.
That's
yeah, he doesn't
exactly what I
wanna
was looking
compromise.
for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. I eventually told him that, in my view, the main purpose of this visit is for his mother to meet her granddaughter. I have no issue
Yeah.
with them doing tourist activities, but I don't think it's reasonable for him to leave me alone with a newborn for an entire weekend so soon after giving birth.
Yep.
I think that's pretty fair. Like, you're gonna...
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, like the person you're married to, you're gonna have their child, they're gonna leave you alone for an entire weekend after giving birth. You're gonna be on your own. Like, you need help. I mean, I'm pretty sure like you're not gonna be in the hospital that whole time if they let you out. You don't want to be home alone with a baby for a whole weekend.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, yeah, no. Especially a newborn, like that is the most critical time that both parents need to be home.
Yes.
And the fact that, and especially for the wife, who, let's remember, guys, she's literally giving birth to a baby. That is very physical, mental, emotionally tolling on a woman's body. That it's going to change her body forever. Like, her body is never going to be the same from this point on.
Yep.
And her, like, her mental health and all that, it's never going to be the same. That's just how pregnancies work. So it's so crucial for especially the man to be there, the husbands to be there. Because this is like a very critical time for her. So yeah, no, I kind of agree that he should stay, and the fact that he's kind of being a stubborn little brat about it, being a little baby man once again.
That
and
seems
it's
to be an
really
ongoing
sad.
theme. I didn't realize how many posts I get with men being babies, essentially.
Yeah, and it's not even like, it's not just like men. Women can also be very, baby-like too. Let's be honest. There are some women out there that are children. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I have a friend, her and her husband, they just had a baby about a month ago, and we were just at a wedding this weekend. They both didn't go. Like, they took turns. So like, she went to the wedding, but during the day he went golfing. So he had half the day on his own and then she had it, but they split it up. So it wasn't like, oh, here, well, you can stay home all day by yourself kind of thing. It's teamwork. You're a team. You're a team.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, like he got to go golfing and take a break from the new child, and then she went to the wedding while he took care of the
he
child.
went golfing. He went golfing in the morning, and then she
That
went
is
to the wedding in
teamwork.
the
That's
afternoon.
really
So,
good
yeah,
teamwork.
Yeah.
That's good teamwork right there.
Yeah, and that's how it should be, is like, like, of course you're going to need time after, like, needs a break from the baby, because they're very mentally, emotionally, and physically taxing on you. And the fact that he wants to leave her for an entire week for his mommy, it's like, okay, like, your mom can come visit another time. Like, she can come again when the baby is a little bit more settled in, has a routine, all of that jazz. You kind of gotten a hand on it. But yeah, the fact that he's just like, oh no, this is her, and it's like, you're here to meet your granddaughter, like she said.
Right.
This is supposed to be meeting your granddaughter. Like, why are you going on trips that have nothing to do with your granddaughter. Like, I get you're excited that this is their first time they're coming into your country, but they can always come another time. Why does it have to be at this moment when it's so crucial for the baby? Like,
I bet you the
Yep.
dad wants a break. I'm just saying, that's like my vibe too, because like,
from his wife, I guess.
I've not been a parent, but I just know from people around having babies and stuff, like your sleep is effed. Like
Yeah.
for a while
Yeah.
when you have
Yeah.
a baby. And it's like, if she's by herself, what is she supposed to do? She's not going to sleep. She's going to probably like pass out or like burn out because she's like, she can't take care of the baby and then try to sleep because the baby probably has to get fed. Well, if it's just her by herself, what is she supposed to do?
What's sad is I think I've heard a
It's not
different
cool.
version
It's
of
not
this
cool.
story. I think I've heard a story from this before, but where like the husband like went golfing instead of being there for the birth of his child.
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah. And those kinds of people can rot in
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't then the opposite factor I've heard. I saw a video about like, I think somebody won the Super Bowl. I think it might have been last year or whatever. Someone won a major sporting event, right?
Yeah.
And they
As they do,
were
as teams
called,
do.
like they were being interviewed. They were being interviewed, I think, on the field or something. Somebody ran up and was like, "Your wife is in labor in the hospital right now," and he's like, "Okay, everyone, I gotta go."
Right, exactly.
And he left to go be there. Like,
Oh,
it's like in
I
like
think it was.
He
I
talked
think
to
it was
his
the Super Bowl.
kids.
I think it
Yeah.
was the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, it was at the Super Bowl. It was one of the players. It was one of the
Yep,
NFL
one of the
players,
players.
and it was so cute because
He's like, I gotta go, guys. Bye.
like it would
Yeah,
make sense,
and he
I
like
guess.
talked to his kid too, and explaining
Oh, yeah,
like
his kids
your
were
mom's
there on
having
the
a baby.
yeah, his kids were there on the
Mhm.
field because they were there to watch him win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Like, all
Which
right,
is
kids, we
cool.
gotta go.
Yeah, it makes sense. In one of those situations, it's like it makes sense why he'd probably missed the birth of his child. It would still suck, but honestly, though, can you imagine your child is born on the day you won the Super Bowl? That's
right?
crazy.
well, the thing is like here's where the difference is that he made an effort to go and see his wife.
Yep.
Even if he
Yes,
missed
right.
the birth of his kid, he still made an effort to be there, and especially to be there like even afterwards. Like, that's the part that matters, is that he made the effort to be there at her most crucial point. And from there on, probably was like, yeah, I'm not going to anything. Like, I'm canceling everything. I need to go and like be there with my wife for, however long.
Yeah.
So it's just great that he did that. And that's why I'm like, this other guy, I'm like, brother, it's a vacation. You can vacation with your mother and take her around any other time. The birth of your fucking child is once in a lifetime. It happens only once. And especially,
Well,
this is where the relationship is going to really
will
matter
say-
the most.
I will say, quick
Amen,
correction.
yeah.
I think according to what I've read in the story, he's gonna be there, I think he is gonna be there for the birth of his child. The idea is like the weekend right after he
Nope.
he wants to go on
Still
that
a no.
vacation. Yeah, no, still a no.
Yeah.
Nope.
And that's
Still a no.
That's
Still
what
a
I'm
no.
saying.
No, I
It's
was just trying to correct. Like he's
Yeah.
he's
Okay,
there
well, at
for
least
the birth.
he's there for the
He's-
birth, but
But
Yeah.
Still
he
no.
wants to
Oh, no,
abandon
no,
her
no,
so
yeah.
soon after. Like, she's gonna be weak. She's gonna be tired. She needs sleep.
No, yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
And
He probably
crucial.
doesn't want to deal with it. That's
and she probably
honest. That's
wants
probably part of it.
her lover and husband and partner there to help for like that first
Right.
and very important initial batch of raising their child.
Yeah, it's such a crucial
Oh my god.
moment. Like, such a crucial moment in a child's development, and especially in a marriage. Like, a lot of people don't realize,
Yeah.
like, a lot of relationships end up falling apart because of a kid, and that's because
Yep.
a lot of the times the parent, whoever it is, the woman or the man, they're just
Mhm.
not emotionally, physically, or mentally there, or
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
Yep,
and
yep.
that's just it's science has proven that children do make you a lot, like, you do become unhappier after having a kid. Like, that is a scientific fact. Like, yes,
That's a fact for
you
almost
won't be
all
miserable.
animals, I feel like. I mean,
Yeah.
look at cats. Cats like abandon their kids after the kittens grow up. They're like, I can't stand my children no more. I mean, not always. Of course, there's an exception to every rule. Just like there
They're
are
on their
humans.
own. Goodbye.
There's some parents and humans who will get way too attached to their kid for their lifespan.
yeah.
Like who like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I'm never letting you go. They might take it a little too far, but we're not gonna talk about those parents. Those parents really just should have stayed away from their kid.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me finish off our story here. I also told him that paternity leave is meant for helping care for your child and supporting a recovering partner, not for taking vacations.
That's correct.
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 If he feels
Yep.
comfortable leaving us for an entire weekend during those first months, I don't understand why he would need 3 months of paternity leave.
Whoa! What?
Whoa.
What?
Also, I didn't even know that. That's new information. 3 months of
That-
paternity leave?
That I guess. Yeah, it depends. I don't know what country they're in, but yeah,
That's
some countries.
crazy.
Some you could take the whole year.
I've heard
Like, it's
about that, yeah.
wild.
Mhm.
I don't
Then
even...
here in America, oh, you can have like for the women, like, oh, you can have like a month, and the guy, oh, you get a week.
Oh
Cool,
my
you can go back to
God.
work now, right?
But no,
Bruh.
right? It's
Right?
It's 2 weeks for a woman now.
What?
It's literally 2 weeks. Yeah, and then
Oh,
there's a
Where I work, it's 2 months. Thank God.
wow.
So
It probably
That's
does.
very-
It probably does
wow.
depend
Yeah, we
on
have
your
2
job,
months.
but
a lot
Yeah,
of
it depends on
places
your
I've
job, but yeah,
worked
like
at.
minimum. Yeah, like minimum, like 2 weeks. Yeah, that's wild. Like, okay, so yeah, can you
Mhm.
come back to work now? It's like, what?
I know you just like birthed this entire child, and I know like your innards are like really destroyed and
Yeah.
fucked up, and it's not gonna
But you're
like
coming into
actually
work, right?
recover for like but you're coming into work, right? Like you're coming
Yeah,
in.
right.
Right?
Yeah.
I gotta make sure you're there for the team, you know? You can't let the team down. It's like crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's sad. It's so sad.
Will that child be joining you at work too?
Oh my
Will
God.
we start? We'll straight to beyond.
This is
It's
how you know,
no,
like,
let's not do
this is
that.
how we won't get into it, but
Wild.
this is why it's like working for a company, like, and nowadays you get like the companies don't take care of you anymore like they used to. They just want you there to be a cog in the machine, and if you don't work, they want to replace you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, all depends where you are too.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
My husband thinks I'm being overly emotional because of pregnancy hormones and making a bigger issue out of this than necessary. Am I the asshole?
Nope. Throw him out. Throw the whole man out. Get him out. Nope.
Yeet.
Done.
Nah, fam. No.
Oh man.
All right, continue.
Verdict: not the a-hole.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree. Definitely. That husband using that once again, using the hormones.
I know.
Men in the chat, our hormones are not the problem. It is not the problem every time. Like, and especially to say that to a woman who's about to give birth to your child, where
Yeah.
yes, they are going to be hormonal, but they have no fucking control over that. And you know what you're supposed to do?
Right.
Be the fucking man that you're supposed to be. Man the fuck up and take care of your fucking family.
Yep.
It's not hard.
Because family.
It's mind-boggling how many of these dipshit men think that they can just do whatever they fucking want, and the woman has to do everything and raise the family and blah blah blah. And especially like to like expect her to, like, who knows how her pregnancy goes? Like, what happens if she has such an awful pregnancy and like the woman's nether regions, that's all ripped wide open.
Oh, yeah.
It's all fucked up down there. And you're expecting her to take care of a baby while she physically cannot get up, and she'll be still bleeding
Yep.
because it fucks you up so badly. Like it's mind-boggling that these men, like, he's like, yeah, you can do this. Like, you're capable of doing this. It's like, motherfucker, what the hell are you talking about? Like, she's definitely not, like, capable of doing this all on her own. Like, like, it is an actual wound. You are walking around with a wound.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
that is a open wound that you have to let heal.
Yeah, it's tough. The whole giving birth, it's like it does a number on your body. Also, I will just say this with like your rant and all that about dipshit men. I think it would have been so funny if you'd been like, all these dipshit men. No offense, Jen.
Yeah, no offense to you, and no offense. My husband, I love him. He's great and a wonderful, and like, you know, I wish a lot of other guys would, you know, be like him. You know, it's actually funny because my grandfather's like one of those traditional like, oh, like you're weak, blah blah blah, and the woman has to do everything. So he gets put in his place all the time by my husband, which I appreciate. So
Damn, hey, that's good. It's good to have to.
yeah.
Yeah, if your partner doesn't defend you from your family, that really sucks. Especially if your family's in the wrong. If your family's in the wrong, defend your partner. If your partner's in the wrong, defend your family.
Yep.
You know.
And yeah, it's just mind-boggling that this guy thinks it's okay to leave his wife, who literally is going to have, probably already had, major surgery. Like, this is not a little thing. This is actual surgical procedure. And she is going to have a open wound that she needs to let heal.
Yep.
Yep. And the fact that he's like, yeah, you got this, right? Like, I know you just gave birth to this. And I know it's like really painful and all that, but you got this, right? Right? You got this.
Yep.
I believe it's like crazy. No, get out of here with that shit.
And Quizzy's asking a question that I've heard, like similar questions he's asked recently, but you know, it's very good question, which is just like, relationship game progression needs to be studied. How are all these underleveled men getting this far in the main quest? As in, you know, how are all these men who like are just so horrible getting into relationships when men who don't do this shit just remain single? That's what Quizzy's asking.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Listen, let me tell you. You think women are smart? No, we're fucking dumb as shit.
Hey, men are dumb as shit too. I think it goes both ways.
When it comes to love, we're dumb as shit, okay?
There's a lot of people out there who really, really want to date Scream, and I do not understand it.
Like I said, love makes you really dumb. And especially when it comes to the love department, we're very dumb in it, okay?
Yeah.
As a woman myself who is married, I can tell you we are very dumb.
Oh, man. All right. Some comments.
We speak on behalf of women.
We speak on behalf of women. Here are some comments. Not the asshole, and him dismissing your clearly articulated arguments as overly emotional fills me with rage.
Oh. Yes,
it
it does.
Yep. It fills me with rage. I hate it. I hate anyone. Whether you, dude, even me as a guy, if my partner said, "Well, you're being overly emotional right now," it would drive me insane. It would drive me insane. Suplex them. Yep. Oh God, like no. It's just like if anyone's telling how you're at, like I don't really want to. There's something my mom said, like I love my mom dearly, but like literally like maybe half an hour after my cat passed away, she's like, you can't let this control you. You gotta move on. I'm like, let me grieve, Mom. Let me grieve.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like let you. I say this a lot to people.
Don't tell me
like,
how to feel. Let
feel
me
your
grieve.
feelings. Feel your feels.
If it takes
feel
me,
the feels.
if it took me a year,
then,
if I was crying every day for a year, I don't care. That's how long it took me to get over it. It could have broken me mentally, dude. It's never okay to tell someone how to handle their emotions. It's not okay.
No, I'm gonna get, like, when my dad passed away, like, my mom was a wreck, and she was for months, and I get it. I never was like, oh my God, mom, stop. Because I was the same way. But you'd have people outside being like, oh my gosh, she's got to pick up and keep going with their life. I'm like, she just lost her partner, y'all. Like, stop.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people are like, you need to like move on now. And I'm like, motherfucker, what are you?
Yeah, it's like, can you relate? Have you been through it? No. So shush. Everybody processes. Everybody processes their grief. All like they process it how they process their grief. Everybody, it's at different speeds. So there's not like, oh, you should have processed this death within like 3 months. Like, no.
Yeah, it took me just death. It takes a lot of process shit. It takes a lot, like in general. Just if you don't tell someone how to feel. Whether it's grief or it's love, dude. Oh, it also upsets me. People are like, "Oh, you're loving him too much. You display your affection too much to this person," or "Oh, you should be out of the puppy dog phase by now." It's like, oh, I want to wring your neck for saying that. Let people love. Let people cry. Let people have emotion. Oh my god. Oh
yeah,
my
right,
God.
dude. I hate when people rush the grieving process. Yes, exactly.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy, and it's like that's what this guy is like doing. He's like, oh well, like you got this, champ. Like you're making
this, champ.
Yeah, you got this, champ. And it's like, brother, like no, this is not just she can do on her own. She is literally physically injured. Like, she actually has a injury that she needs. If anything, you need to be there for the first week after she gives birth, because for her, she needs to be in bed. They will probably put her on bed rest. How is she supposed to be on bed rest when you're not going to allow her?
Oh, you mind? Okay, this next comment also makes a good point that kind of ties into that. Not the asshole. What is up with the comment saying, oh, why can't your mother and sister help? Because the husband helped make the baby, not the mom and sister. Husband needs to be there for his wife and help with the baby he helped create.
Yes!
Yes. And it's like, yes, it's good to have, like, you know, a mom and sister to help. Like, yes. That is when both parents are there. Like, then you can take a break. Like, if you wanted to do, like, a quick little trip, like a weekend trip out to this place, and you're like, you're at least helping out, you know, for the first week, and then you're like, for the first few days, and then you're like, okay, my break's gonna be this weekend, just taking my mom out, right? To the city, right? Whatever, sure. That's fine, and as long as you get help, but for a whole week, like, no, like you decided to have this baby, and you shouldn't, I don't know, maybe plan better. But oh wait, no, you wouldn't have, because the whole point of this fucking trip is for her to meet her granddaughter, not to go and sightsee, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's very true. That's very true. I definitely agree. No. And there's so many comments about not the asshole, the husband being in the wrong. It's so bad. But you know, hey, that is how it rolls sometimes. Just people just being assholes. But yeah, I can definitely see why everyone agrees that the OP is not the asshole. The husband should be there for her. Oh man. But yeah, you know, I know last time I did this, we went for 3 hours, but I think 2 hours is honestly a better place to round off, because I don't know, 3 hours of Reddit stories is a bit much, I feel like. But by the end, we were kind of all out. We were all exhausted. So
yeah, that's fair.
I think this might be a good place to leave off. Yeah, we heard a lot of assholes and a lot of not assholes. At least the OPs were not the asshole, but the other people in the story were certainly the asshole. And we even had arguably 2 devils, but mostly we definitely had a very big devil.
Oh God.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that one still
Yes.
brings rage into me.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
knew I had to read that story. Like, I know it's been
Throw
read
at
on
the whole
Smosh, but
bin!
dude, if my daughter was having, whether it's her first period or if it's anything, a traumatizing experience, she's having her period and she's traumatized or people are trying to make fun of her, I'm fucking standing up for her, or I'm gonna be like comforting her.
Right.
You gotta be a good father. But yeah, because he's still convinced those two stories were connected. Fair enough.
Part 1, part 2.
Part 1, the daughter on her period. Part 2, maybe it was the same dad getting told he was on his period, or maybe that was the
Oh, shit.
maybe the dad was the one being told he was on his period.
That would have been hilarious.
Would have been great, deserving. Oh man, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I had a good time reading these stories. I think they were very, very interesting. Thank you everyone so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining me, Nix, Liz, and Spice. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thanks
Definitely
for
gonna read
having
some.
us.
Hey, no worries. It was a lot of fun. I hope I did a good job reading the stories, even where I did kind of stumble over my words a bit or misread the story. It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
You did good. You did good.
But
You
yeah.
done did good.
Oh man, the next I think next time the themes I might go for are might go with Am I Overreacting? Might be Bridezilla's, and might even be pranks.
Bridezilla's.
About prank stories, because oh boy,
Oh, God.
when what people think are pranks and think is okay to pull as a prank, I think is a very arguably not the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I think that's where we're going to call it. So in the meantime, I'm going to look for somebody to raid. What about you, Spice? Are you going to keep streaming, or are you calling it after this?
I think I'm gonna play some little Baldur's Gate before we call it.
Then I will send the viewers your way. Let me just
Yippee!
do that real quick. /raid.
We're gonna decompress with some Baldur's Gate, y'all!
Yeah. Oh man.
Going a whole rant about that guy, you know.
Quizzy says, Nix, please know that your first exposure to
We'll
me
go
was a
rant. We'll go rant at
psyop.
people in Baldur's Gate. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alrighty. Thank you everyone so much for joining, for watching. I am probably gonna go chill out. I don't know what I'm doing next, but I think that this will be where I'm calling my stream. So
Thanks for having
bye-bye.
us.
No worries. Bye-bye, everybody.
Everyone.
Bye.
Oh, be sure to check everyone else out in the not comments, but like check out everyone else's links. We got me, Liz, Spice, and Nix. All these guys are very cool. Be sure to go check them out and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye.